Welcome to Math-o-tropism. Today we are going to see in this video the Ncert Class 9th Chapter 2 Exercise 2.4 Sum 4. This is regarding the factorizing a quadratic polynomial. To understand how we are factorizing by splitting the middle terms, you can see the video in the playlist how to do. You can see the part 2 which is having this type of splitting. So first sum is 12x square minus 7x plus 1. So here a is plus 12, b is minus 7, c is equal to plus 1. So what is AC? AC is 12 into 1, which is plus 12. Now I have to split 12 into two factors P and Q in such a way, since AC is positive, P plus Q will give me B, and all the three P, Q and B will be of the same sign. So first I am going to split the 12 into its factors. So it comes to 1 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now I need to split it into factors. So first I'll take 2 as one factor. So if 2 is one factor, the balance remaining is 1 into 2 into 3. So that comes to 6. So 12 can be written as 2 into 6. And I need to add the factors to get B. So when I add 6 plus 2, it gives me 8. But B here is 7, so it is not the correct splitting. So I go to the next factors. I take now 3. So the balance remaining is 1 into 2 into 2. So 4 into 3. So 12 is 4 into 3, and when I add 4 and 3, I get a 7. So this is the required splitting. So plus 12 is now splitted into minus 4 and minus 3 because B is negative, and it will be having the same sign as P and Q. Next, I write 12x square minus 7x plus 1 will be now written as 12x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 1. Now I need to group the first two terms together and the next two terms. So what is common in the first two terms? 4 table, I get both 4 and 12. So 4 is common and both have a x term. So it means the common in the first two terms is 4x. So when I remove it, the balance remaining in the first term is 3x. Minus, we write just like that the sign, and 4x, if I had removed 4x, so balance remaining is only 1. So the first two terms have been written as 4x into 3x minus 1. Next I see a minus sign, so I put a minus, and 3x and 1 don't have anything in common. So when I open the bracket, remember that whenever there is a minus sign outside, I need to invert the signs. That means if 3x is having a minus outside, it becomes a plus, and 1, the last term plus 1, is now going to become as minus 1. So first I will just invert the signs and write on top of the numbers. Then in the next step again, minus 1 bracket open of 3x minus 1 is why, that is why I have written it as 3x minus 1. Remember, when we are grouping, after grouping, if you see the first two terms, whatever has been taken out, the ones which are inside the bracket will be the same as the next ones also. So here 4x into 3x minus 1 minus 1 into 3x minus 1. Both are 3x minus 1. It is common. So I take that outside. So in the first term 4x is remaining, and in the second term minus 1 is remaining. So 12x square minus 7x plus 1 has now been split into 3x minus 1 into 4x minus 1. In case it is very difficult for you to find what we should take out as common, do the HCFs. So take the HCF of 12x square and comma minus 4x. So first term common is x, so I take that outside. So balance remaining is 12x minus 4. 4 and 12 both 4 is common. So 4 if I take out, 4 3s are 12, so 3 is coming as the balance remaining term and x will continue to come in the next step also. So the first 12x square after removing 4x comes to 3x. Similarly minus 4 and 4, now what happens to that? Minus 1 is remaining. So the HCF for the first two terms is 4x and the remaining terms is 3x minus 1. Similarly when I take minus 3x and plus 1, remember that both the terms which are remaining in both the groups will be the same. So previously I had got 3x and minus 1 as the last terms. So here it is minus 3x and 1. So only the sign is opposite. That's why I take a minus 1 outside. If I take a minus 1 outside, it means the signs are inverted. So 3x minus 1. So we have to have common factors in such a way that the last remaining terms in both the groupings is the same. So here you can see 3x minus 1 and 3x minus 1 both are same for the HCF 4x and minus 1. Now when we are writing, how we should write? HCF should be written first and then we will write the bracket open of the balance remaining terms. So here that is why 4x is the HCF bracket open of 3x minus 1. Similarly, next minus 1 is written and again 3x minus 1. This is same as the one which we had already done in the previous step. So whichever you find easier, either taking the common terms just like that, or in case you are not very comfortable with that, find the HCFs and do the sum. So next sum is 2x square plus 7x plus 3. A is 2, B is plus 7, C is plus 3. So AC is 2 into 3 which is plus 6. Again same, AC is positive means P plus Q will give me B and all will be of the same sign as B. So first I am factorizing AC 6. 6 is split into 1 into 2 into 3. Now I am going to take 6 and 1 as one factor. So 6 can be written as 1 into 6. So when I add the two factors P plus Q, 6 plus 1 gives me 7 which is the required B. So it means plus 6 has been split into plus 6 and plus 1. So 2x square plus 7x plus 3 is going to give me 2x square plus 6x plus x plus 3. So again first two terms have the common factors of 2x and balance remaining in the first term is x and in the second term is 3. Similarly the next x plus 3 does not have anything in common, so it means I am taking plus 1 outside and the balance remaining is x plus 3. So it comes to x plus 3 into 2x plus 1. The third sum is 6x square plus 5x minus 6. So A is 6, B is plus 5 and C is minus 6. So AC now is 6 into minus 6 which becomes as minus 36. So when AC is negative, P minus Q will give me B. P will have the same sign as B and Q will be of the opposite sign. So minus 36, when I am factorizing it, it comes to 1 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to first take two 2's at a time. So 36 when I am writing and take 4 as one factor, the balance remaining is 1 into 3 into 3. So that means 36 can be written as 4 into 9. So what is the bigger one? 9. So that will be my P. So 9 minus 4 will give me 5 and this is the B which I require. So minus 36 is going to be split into plus 9 because P is the bigger one, which will have the sign of B, and B is positive, and Q will be of the opposite sign, so Q is negative. So it is split into plus 9 and minus 4. So 6x square plus 5x minus 6 is being split into 6x square plus 9x minus 4x minus 6. So when I group together the first two terms and the last two terms together, first two terms have the common factor of 3x, and the balance remaining term will be 2x plus 3. Now when I take a minus outside for the next term, since minus is in between, when I take minus and 2 is the common factor, I see that both the terms will have the opposite sign now. So minus 4x, whatever I am writing, balance should be plus. Similarly for minus 6 also it should be plus. And what is the balance remaining after I take out the minus 2? It is 2x plus 3. So you can see both brackets whichever are there inside is common, 2x plus 3, which I take outside. So the balance remaining in the first term is 3x and in the second term is minus 2. So 6x square plus 5x minus 6 is split into 2x plus 3 into 3x minus 2. The fourth sum is 3x square minus x minus 4. A is 3, B is minus 1, C is minus 4. So what is AC? 3 into 4 is minus 4 is minus 12. So since AC is negative, both the factors P and Q should be subtracted to give B. P will have the sign of B, so here B is negative means P will also be negative, and Q will be of the opposite sign means it will be positive. So minus 12 is now split into two factors P and Q such that P is negative and Q is positive. Now what is minus 12? I split it into factors and write it as 1 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now I will take 3 alone separately. So if I take the factor of 3, the balance remaining is 1 into 2 into 2, which is 4. So 12 has been split into 4 into 3, and if I subtract 4 minus 3, I get a 1. So this is the correct splitting because B is 1. So now minus 12 has been split into minus 4 because P should have minus sign as B and Q will be plus 3. So 3x square minus x minus 4, when I am writing, what happens? I am going to take the similar terms together. So 3x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 4. Just I am interchanging the P and Q. So in the first two terms, 3x is common. So the balance remaining is x plus 1. Similarly, minus is outside. If a minus comes, I need to immediately write the opposite signs on top of the numbers. So 4x minus 4x now will have a plus sign, and similarly minus 4 also will have a plus sign. So if I take both have common 4, so I take the 4 also outside, so balance is plus x plus 1. So if you see bracket inside, all the terms are same, that is x plus 1. So if I take the common outside x plus 1, the balance remaining in the first term is 3x and in the second term is minus 4. So it comes to 3x square minus x minus 4 is equal to x plus 1 into x, 3x minus 4.